Thank you for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. Today I'm going to be making the Lemmy Burger. Let's get going. All right, this burger is dedicated to the late, great Lemmy Kilmister of the band Motorhead. He was the frontman, bass player, and a legend in the heavy metal world. This is actually a request. It came from one of my viewers out of Greece. His name is Nikos Lemingyathis. He wanted me to pronounce his whole name so he could laugh at me. And Nikos actually wanted me to reproduce a burger made in tribute to Lemmy out of a local restaurant there in the town he lives in. And it's an epic burger. However, that burger has copious amounts of onion rings on it. And it's well known that Lemmy hated onions. He despised of onions. In fact, the only vegetables that he liked were chips, French fries for those of us in the US, and mushy peas. So rather than make a burger I don't think he would like, I'm creating a burger that I know he would like. So Nikos, because I'm kind of jacking your request up, I'm gonna give you a second round here. Find another burger you want me to do and I'll do that burger for you. Anyway, let's get rocking this. We're going to start off with a Jack Daniel's glaze. 1 cup of Jack Daniel's. Lemmy loved his JD. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. 1/2 cup of ketchup. And because Lemmy was English, I'll pronounce this the way you guys want me to pronounce it. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar. This is raw apple cider vinegar. 1/2 teaspoon celery seed. 1/2 teaspoon crushed red pepper. Nice pinch of salt. We have here the juice of 1/2 lemon. Or it's going to be the juice. There's the juice. All right, I'm simply going to whisk this up. We'll get it on the stove top. Bring it to a boil. Reduce the heat just a little bit, and I want to reduce this to a nice glazed consistency. So before I forget, I read a bunch of articles and interviews with Lemmy and found out what he liked and didn't like as far as food's concerned. And pretty interesting guy, very basic diet. And I was a little metalhead in high school, so this is kind of important that I got this right. We're gonna do the patties now. Lemmy loves steaks, so I ground up a couple small ribeyes, but nice and well marbled ribeyes. And I want some pretty healthy patties here. Again, I say this all the time in my burger videos. The key to not having a burger swell up like a blimp isn't a divot in the burger. It's don't overwork that mince, that grind. If you blend it up into a mush, into like a pudding, then you're definitely going to have issues here. The way I did this, it's not going to swell up on me. If you're buying ground beef, 80-20, or even higher fat if you can find it. But I wouldn't go any less than 80-20 when it comes to a good hamburger. I do this on parchment paper for a reason. I'm going to place these in the fridge, let them chill out a little bit, let them tighten up. So what I have here is 4 strips of bacon. What I did was place this bacon flat in the freezer, and I pulled it out just before it became fully frozen, and then I cut them lengthwise into thin strips, like basically bacon spaghetti. I just kind of have it piled up here, and I'm going to make a bacon bird's nest. Just going to kind of wind this up like you would pasta, and the whole point is to get this kind of all nice and tangled up so it'll hold together when I griddle this, when I put it on the flat top. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. Get this fork out. Now I'm going to spread it out to where it's more, patty-like, I guess, shape. There we go. I have something special in mind with this nest of bacon here. I'm going to place this in the fridge, let it sit up a little bit. Meantime, I'm going out in the backyard. I'm going to fire up the grill, meet you guys outside. We're out at the Weber. I have the Ballistic grill in place and we're ready to rock. As I said, Lemmy enjoyed chips, French fries. So I have here some russet potatoes that I ran through the slicer, and I'm going to double fry these. The first step is to more or less blanch them. And I have the oil set at 300 degrees, but as soon as I put the fries in, I'm going to crank it up to 375. And by the time I need it to be 375, it will be. So we're going to put that bacon nest, that bacon patty down. It's going to take a little longer to cook than the hamburger patty, so I want to get it going right now. Want to infuse, in Lemmy's honor, a little Jack Daniel's flavor into this bacon. So I'm just going to pour a nice little shot over the bacon here. It's heavy metal, guys. Got my thin burger smasher here. I just want to get a little weight on that. Basically what we're looking for in the fries is just kind of a translucent look. Fries are looking where I want them to be. Again, these are going to be double fried, so we're going to crisp these things up right before we're getting ready to serve the burger. Let's check on this bacon. There we go, look at that. That is gorgeous. I'm going to push it over to this side. It's still hot in this corner, but it's a little cooler than the center here. We're just gonna let this bacon get nice and crispy while we get the rest of the patties and everything cooked up. All right, get the burger seasoned up with some salt. Other side seasoned. As you can see, that bacon's starting to cup here, so I'm just going to take that smasher and just hold it down. Okay, I have no charcoal on this side of the grill. However, it's the perfect amount of heat to toast buns and also to keep things warm. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a pot of beans going on right here, and they're nice and warm. Take those buns, and these are just really simple white bread buns. However, they're bakery fresh. These aren't just regular store-bought buns. These are really good buns. We're getting close to flipping time on the burgers, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the fries, get these guys all crisped up. These guys flipped. This is medium cheddar, and this is a really good jalapeno cayenne cheese. Got a nice toast going on the buns here. We'll pull these guys off. Bacon's looking good. I'm just going to go ahead and pull this, and I'm going to leave it on the spatch, but set it right over here. All right, I'm happy with the melt. It's going to get more melted once the other patty goes on top. Let's go ahead and build this Lemmy Burger. Those fries are done. They've sat on the rack a little bit just to drain the excess oil. And I'm going to season these with just a little Lowry seasoning salt. I just really like this on fries. Let's give those a nice little flip. Let's get this Lemmy Burger built. First thing I'm going to do is lay down that bacon patty thing. Lay down that patty with the cheese on it. Lay down the patty without the cheese on it. Now here is something that's probably going to raise a few eyebrows. One of Lemmy's favorite post-concert meals was a baked bean sandwich. And I think its roots are in beans and toast, very popular in England. It's a blue collar meal, inexpensive but good protein. So he was a very simple guy. And I just have here some Bush's baked beans, simple stuff, keeping it simple. And I myself was pretty skeptical about this until I tried it. It was really, really good. Go ahead and lay down that killer Jack Daniel's glaze. Crown this bad boy. We'll add those chips, the fries. I'm not cutting this thing in half. It'll explode on me. This is, again, one of those burgers that once you get a grip on it, All right. Like I said, I cooked this the other night because I wanted to make sure that those beans worked on it. They do. I already know what to expect here. This is great. Let's have a chip. Ooh, hot. If you guys have never double fried French fry, it's the only way to go. It's very creamy on the inside, nice and crisp, and hot on the outside. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Nikos, thank you for inspiring me. Again, I'll give you a do-over as far as requesting a copycat, but I'm personally very happy with this. I think Lemmy would approve of this burger. So, thank you guys for stopping by. Keep those requests coming in. I really enjoy doing these burgers, especially the burgers that I come up with, and I'm proud of this one. See you on the next video. Cheers.